struggling generating leads in your new construction practice or business, you don't need to struggle. I mean, I'm going to show you some really simple ways that we can do this for a really low budget to begin with. Like I said, with my wife's business, we did this on $5 a day, and we did 1,500 leads into a funnel in less than a year, and she ended up writing 33 contracts. And I'm really stoked and excited that you're here, and I'm going to show you as much as I possibly can. A little bit of my background. I know you heard a little bit of it that brought you here, but I've been, for the past 17 years, I've been a chiropractic physician here in Utah. Utah's a very competitive marketplace in healthcare, so I've had to be very cognizant of that as I'm doing my advertising and my budgeting. Been doing Facebook advertising now for about 5 years. They have changed it considerably when they introduced these lead ads. That makes it so much simpler, so much easier. And I'm going to explain this gigantic opportunity to you as we go through this. Now, the fact that you're here lets me know that you're already interested in social media, and you probably already know a lot about what's going on. Maybe you've even tried some in the past. So in order to get really good results on $5 a day, you got to know what you're doing. So I'm not going to beat around the bush or anything right now. We're going to just jump right into this content. And today's lesson that we're going to be going through is the $5 a day secret, how you can compete with the big boys on only $5 a day. So I'm going to head over here into a screen share. We're going to pull up this presentation, and we're going to get going with it. So you can compete with the big boys on $5 a day, but you've got to know the strategies and the ways to do this. So the best way and the easiest way to do this is through Facebook. So most of you probably know Facebook's pretty big. You might not be aware of how big it is. So in the past couple of years, it's just grown exponentially. So there are actually 2 billion monthly active users on Facebook. So 2 billion, there's about 7 billion people on the planet. So 2 out of every 7 people on the planet log into Facebook at least once a month. And out of that, about half of those people log in every single day. So there's actually a platform where we can reach 1/7 of the population of Earth. 68% of adults in the United States use Facebook. 76% of Facebook users visit the platform every day. The average user spends about an hour a day on Facebook's channels, whether they're ads or videos or news feeds, those kinds of things. They spend a lot of time. Not only that, advertising now has become big. When they opened up their advertising, I think it's about 2 years ago, they started to monetize Facebook. Used to be you'd put a post on there and every single one of your friends would see it. Now they've got an algorithm where only the people that you interact with on a regular basis see your posts unless you boost them. Write this down right now. Don't ever, boosted posts are a waste of time. If you have a business page and they're asking you to boost a post so that more people see it, don't do that. It's very rare that somebody's actually going to comment on it and you're going to get business from that. Again, I go over this in detail throughout our program, but I just wanted to give you that little tip right there. Boosting posts is a complete waste of your time and your resources, okay? But businesses, I mean, when they started doing this, 5 billion businesses or 5 million businesses are using Facebook ads to reach their target market and audiences now. 62% of marketers find Facebook to be the most important social media channel. I am absolutely 100% in that camp. I have tried other things, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. Instagram actually has an interface with Facebook, so you will get some traffic from Instagram. But Facebook is the king. I mean, it has bigger reach, better reach than any other social media platform that you're going to use. The proof is in the pudding. 94% of people that do any kind of social media marketing use Facebook. And it just keeps increasing. So in the first quarter alone of 2017, Facebook earned $7.86 billion in advertising revenue. So it's huge and it's growing, but there is an issue and there is a problem with this. When surveyed, only about 4 out of 10 marketers feel that their Facebook marketing is successful. So a lot of these strategies, a lot of these programs are hit or miss. Okay, most people realize it's important of market. You have to market on Facebook. You have to market on social media, but nobody really knows what they're doing. If only 42% of those surveyed not sure if they're working, well, I'm going to show you some really easy ways to find out if your marketing is working or not. You know, how many times have you had somebody come in and say, yeah, I'm going to put your ad in the newspaper. I'm going to put a billboard up on the freeway. I'm going to do something that for you, but you can't directly measure its effectiveness. You know, you hope that your phone rings and maybe your phone rings a little bit more, but there's no real direct correlation or measurement. I'm going to show you, that's one of the great things that Facebook's able to do. You're able to directly measure the effectiveness of every ad. I mean, I've run ads, I put them out for 1 or 2 days and they didn't draw anything and they got no response, so you just kill them. It's not like you're locked into a contract for the next year, the next 6 months, where they just keep dinging your credit card every single month. If you're not getting results from these ads, you need to go ahead and pull them. Okay? And that's a great thing about Facebook, is that you can really get into this with a very nominal investment. But here's what I'm going to warn you. Bad marketing is bad marketing, whether you throw it on Facebook or whether you put a billboard up on the side of the road. We've all seen these kinds of signs. These are the image ads that the old school marketing gurus want us to believe still work today in 2018. Well, maybe in 1975, when there was 15 people in your market that were doing real estate, but now there's 1,500 people that are in your market doing real estate, and you don't have money to spend on this image building and brand building stuff. You just don't. So the great thing about Facebook is that it allows you to very, very specifically match your message. So we're in new construction. We're talking about new construction homes. So that's a certain demographic. Would you agree with me on that one? We probably don't want to market a lot to 18-year-olds that are living at home with their mom and dad. We want people that are a little bit older, a little bit more affluent. They have credit, and maybe they own a home and they're looking to trade up. So all those things you can actually enter into your Facebook portal and select those people, and only put your ad in front of those people who we know are going to be responsive to it and who we know we want to work with. So it allows you to match your message, which is, hey, new homes for sale, with the market that's going to buy them through the medium of Facebook. The other nice thing about it is it's very, very scalable. So say you start off with $5 a day and you get great results. You can always throw it up to $10 or $20 a day. I'm going to tell you why that's not always the best idea as we go through this training. But to suffice it to say, you can scale this as large as you want to make it or as small as you want to make it. And again, what I talked about before is it's very, very easy to track and measure. So this tool really puts us on even and level playing ground with the big boys. So here's where it has a real advantage over Google. So if you advertise on Google AdWords, basically what you're doing is you're going out there and you're competing with the big boys because they spend tons and tons of money. You take a look at, oh, that's nice. We have traffic thing blown up. Sorry. Last year, Zillow spent $75 million online to raise the profile of its brand with consumers. This year, it's going to spend even more. You got $75 million lying around so that you can compete with Zillow and these big, monstrous, Trulia, all these other sites, Realtor.com, that are out there. No, you don't. And here's how you can do this, and here's how we can meet them on level ground. So when you go to Google, you're basically, it's the difference of demand fulfillment versus demand generation. When you go to Google or search engine optimization searches, consumers have a demand that they want filled. Let's say they're looking for, a new home in Arlington Heights or whatever it might be. They put new homes in Arlington Heights. Now, Zillow, we've already talked about, is probably spending about $50 a day to get their ad at the very top of that search. Anytime anybody puts in homes, boom, Zillow's on top of that. New construction real estate agent who's just starting their business is sitting in a model home. You got $50 to do every day on that? Probably not. But with Facebook, we're able to create demand. It's called demand generation. So you actually create a demand. So somebody goes on to look at pictures of their, their niece or their nephew or the baseball game last night, and they get an ad that says, hey, new construction homes for sale in your area. Enter in your information for a list of homes that qualify to your criteria. Hey, maybe I would like a new construction home. I'm living in a dump right now. My credit's pretty good. I did just get a raise. Maybe I look for that. So basically, you're just getting in front of these people. And you're actually creating demand. So it really puts you on level playing ground. And you can do this for as little as $5 a day. You don't have to try to go head to head with Realtor.com, which is awesome. So results on $5 a day. This is the kind of results that I've been able to accomplish and achieve through the ads that I'm going to show you. I'm actually going to sit down with you in the program. We're going to show you exactly how to set up your business pages, your leads forms, your lead ads, all of these things. This is just a typical day in the life of our business. So this is the 13th of June of this year, in the middle of the summer. That day we got 3 leads, 121 that month, 200 the last 2 months. And in the past 6 months or so that I've been running this same ad, about 900 ads, or about 900 leads came through on this one ad. And that's the nice thing about this. I've got this guy down to a science with the wording and the text, the pictures, all the images. You can see there on the bottom of that, on that little pie chart, all the other ads that I've run. The quick move-ins ad is the one that kills, and I'm going to show you that ad, exactly what to do with it, exactly how to upload it, exactly how to respond, and what to do. So again, to get these results, you can't just throw stuff out there. You can't put bad advertising up. You can't just put, hey, this is Mary Realtor with XYZ Builders, and a nice big glossy picture of yourself, although you might be very attractive, and you've probably got 50 glossy pictures in your computer that you're just dying to use. There's a time and a place for those. And listen, we're going to brand you to make you be the go-to new construction agent in your marketplace, but we can't do it through your image. Okay, it's got to be about them. So in the next training we're going to go through, we're going to talk in detail about how to match home buyers to the message, medium, and market. It's called the 3 universal principles of effective marketing, online and off. And this is the key to really dialing down into the exact kind of consumer that we want to get in front of, and really just kind of a boot camp crash course on effective marketing. So I hope you got something out of today, and I'm really stoked that you're on this journey with us. We're doing it's kind of a limited time offer with this product launch. You're going to be able to access this for a super low fee within the next 14 days. So if you're interested in that, there's some links in the emails that'll be coming to you. Look that up, and we'll get started with you as soon as we possibly can. If you have any questions, you can always email me back or get with me. I appreciate your time today, and we'll see you on the next training. Thanks, guys. Take care.